Hey there, One Piece fans. Welcome back to Virtual Vanguard. Today, we're diving into the electrifying One Piece cover story, Enel's Great Space Operations. If you're as excited as we are, please give us a thumbs up, share your thoughts in the comments, and consider subscribing for more One Piece content. Let's get started. In the cold depths of outer space, a certain flying ark approaches the so-called Fairy Vearth. Enel steps forth onto his promised land and finds nothing but barren rock in every direction. Continuing his exploration of Fairy Vearth, he approaches one crater in particular. Entering the crater, Enel finds a crafted ladder and a lifeless little body in a military uniform, complete with canteen and rifle. On a whim, he brutally shocks the little uniformed figure. Enel is startled to find that his thunderbolt has actually revived its would-be victim, a stubby little soldier that instantly hops to attention. The little soldier begins searching Fairy Vearth's surface for something. A mildly curious Enel follows. He watches as First Lieutenant Spacey finds exactly what he's looking for, and weeps, for his fellow soldiers have all fallen. Someone, or something, else approaches Enel and the grieving Spacey from behind. The figure reveals itself to be a fox-like creature, part of an extraterrestrial pirate crew. As Enel watches, it impales Spacey on a high-tech spear. Having beaten Spacey, the space pirate starts attacking him. Annoyed, Enel beats the space pirate down with a single electrified kick. While the space pirate lies unconscious beside its four victims, Enel sees a huge explosion in the distance. Enel breaks into a rage at whoever or whatever has dared defile his endless Vearth. Elsewhere on Fairy Vearth, the rest of the space pirates plot and plan around an elaborate machine. The space pirates see a stranger atop their ship, blazing with something that might well be divine wrath. Barely clinging to life, Spacey begins recalling his past, from the very day a strange old professor built him and his fellow Automata on a faraway island. Spacey's flashback continues, depicting his creator's favorite hobby, gazing at the moon with his mechanical children. Spacey recounts his creator's bizarre yet tragic end. One night, shocked at seeing an explosion on the moon's surface, he choked on his supper. Dutiful to the end, Spacey and his fellow Automata tearfully lay rest to their father creator. After paying the professor their last respects, the Automata travel up to the moon on balloons, determined to take revenge on the explosion's cause. On reaching the moon, the Automata find their enemy easily enough, a huge crew of pirates armed to the teeth. Spacey's last flashback brings new tears to his eyes as he remembers how he and his comrades were crushed by the space pirates. Glancing aside, Spacey realizes that Enel is gone. Not far away, the space pirates' base of operations explodes in a shower of lightning, their weapons useless against a being of pure lightning. The space pirates can only quaver under Enel's rampage. He stands atop the space pirates' wreckage, barely even interested in his crushing victory. Spacey, pulling his fellow Automata on a cart, approaches Enel and tearfully thanks him for defeating the space pirates. Enel gives Spacey's gratitude the only reply he knows, another thunderbolt. Leaving the Automata, Enel examines the space pirates' excavation site more closely, finding a huge pit containing a tunnel. He enters the tunnel, paying little mind to the many mechanical scraps littering its mouth. The tunnel leads him to an unbelievable sight, a vast and ancient city, which has lain below the moon's surface for untold generations. In jubilation, Enel discharges thunderbolts all throughout the underground city. Enel's electric attacks revitalize countless mechanisms across the moon city, among them an entire line of winged automata. He is more bemused than ever. His electric shocks have revived all the automata in the city, and Spacey and his three comrades. Studying the murals of the ancient city, Enel and the four extralunar automata learn of its old inhabitants, a winged race skilled in mechanics of all kinds. Another mural contains an even greater revelation. It was this race of moon people that settled and named Enel's homeland Burka. Leaving the underground city, he takes a second look at his longed-for Fairy Vearth and the hundreds of loyal automata that now call him savior. Now reigning over an entire civilization through fondness instead of fear, Enel decides that Fairy Vearth is everything he's dreamt of after all.